Hey everybody, welcome back. Petty, please get ready with me for my ex's funeral. Yes, ma'am. Period.
Get ready with me for my ex's funeral. He died last week and I want to go see him so I could say so long. I don't want to put too much makeup on. I don't want to steal the show. You can't forget the lipstick.
Oh, bad bee.
There it is. He used to like this color. I'm going to pick up a jacket and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to wear my fake fur. This is the outfit. This is the outfit. I don't want to look too nice because this is a funeral.
Something tells me you're a little happy about it. Patty, even in death. Someone else died, but you get what I mean. You don't want to steal the show, but that coat? Yes, ma'am. Shows were stolen. Follow along as we deal with a roommate who won't pay utilities but has no problem eating the food we buy or using our dishes. Oh, yes, ma'am. All right, sign me up. Let's do it.
Does your roommate use your dishes to cook, eat all of your food, and refuse to pay utilities? Ours does too. Today, we're going to show you how to solve the problem.
Yes, okay.
Disclaimer, this is very inconvenient and we don't know if it works. We're just at our wits' end here, so follow along. We're putting all of the silverware in the cabinet.
Oh, and we're locking it, yeah. Yeah. I like how we are inconveniencing ourselves, because now in order to get any sort of silverware, you have to like open it with a combination. But it's worth it, isn't it?
Sends a message.
If they refuse to pay utilities, the lock should go on the front door. Agreed, but we can't evict him, so we'll just put locks on the thermostat. And the washer. And the dryer. And faucet locks on the showers. Oh, dang. I didn't even know those existed. A faucet lock, eh? Everything is going to take twice as long, but honestly, it's worth it. If that doesn't make him move out, I don't know what will.
Also, why can't you evict him?
What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to somebody? He wore shorts and his legs looked like crutches. He was playing with my belly, thinking it was my tit.
That sounds like a you problem. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a you problem.
He's right.
He right.
Every traffic light he came up to turned red and he had to stop and it gave him it. I'm all for no body shaming, but his tool was so small. It was like stirring soup with a single spaghetti.
Ah!
He asked me how my day was going at 8 a.m.
He's out of his league.
Done.
He's
Done.
panicking.
Period. I swear, those two make anything funny. I also feel like I've reacted to that before.
If you really want to wreak havoc on the world, go into somebody's phone, make a keyboard shortcut to change a word to a word that it's not. So as an example, back in 2013, my now husband had an iPhone. I go in there and I change the word babe, so every time he typed B-A-B-E, it would change to moose. So he'd be like, hey moose, and he'd hit send, and he'd be like, no, I meant moose. Moose! Moose! And the first time he did it, he just like kept saying moose at me, and I was just like, are you insane? Like, what is going on? And he's just like, I'm not trying to say that, I'm trying to say babe, but my phone literally won't type the word babe. And I was like, that sounds preposterous. And he's just so like not into technology and like didn't understand what was going on. So I'm screenshotting this and sending it to my best friend, being like, oh my god, I got him good. So instead of just being like, oh haha, funny joke, I just like let this go on for literal years. Couple years later, I got him an iPhone for Christmas, and I did the iTunes backup of data or whatever and transferred everything over for him. And yeah, a few days later, he texts me, hey moose, and then a bunch of rage emojis because his phone's doing the moose thing again. And I'm just like, oh my god, iTunes actually transferred this keyboard shortcut. This is perfect. So he goes, I don't understand. It's a brand new phone. I was like, Apple's really just got to figure it out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this point. He's like, you sell phones for a living. And I did at the time. I worked for Telus. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen this happen to anybody. It must be just their stupid autocorrect. So then one night, he goes to the bar with his friends. And he says to the first guy, you have an iPhone, right? He goes, yeah. He goes, type the word babe. So he types the word babe, flips his screen around, and he's just like, it's normal. Goes to the next guy, type the word babe, does the same thing, it's normal. And he goes, when I type babe, it says moose, and he's just mad about it. So then he shows his friends, and his friends are like, that is so weird. And he's like, I even got a new phone, I don't get it. So then he comes home and he tells me this, and I'm roaring, but I also felt like a little bit guilty, but I was like, oh well, like, it's so funny, just like, keep it going. So then, a few weeks later, we're getting ready for this party, and we were having a really good time. We were having some pre-drinks and had the tunes going, and he was just being so sweet. And I was like, okay, I actually feel guilty. I need to tell him. So I turn and I look at him, and I'm just like, I have something to tell you. You're not going to be very happy with me, but it's really funny. So I told him what I did, and he's just like, I showed my friends, like I was asking for help from other people. He's like, I felt guilty for years. And I'm just like, I know, I'm so sorry. He's like, you've been doing this to me for years. Years. And then his confusion turned to rage. And he's like, I'm going to get you so bad. I'm going to get you so bad. Like, for years. I'm going to just keep something going for decades. And then when you're on your deathbed or I'm about to die, my last dying breath is going to be, ha! And I was like, there's nothing you could do that'll get me as good as, like, this, because I'd figure it out.
My question is, all right, what did he do to deserve that? He must have really pissed you off. For you to follow through with that joke for like years, that would drive me insane. But also, you could just go to the Apple store and I'm sure they would fix it. Like, damn, you're asking the wrong people. It's his fault. And also, why moose, you know? Moose? Yeah, are you Canadian? Thinking about how I blurred out people I didn't like in my Instagram post in 8th grade. They're just ghosts at this point. That way, what they look like just slowly fades from memory.
Oh, her? What did she look like again? I vaguely remember like this like blob.
Welcome back to Mickey's Lunchbox. Hey, I'm your host, Carno, and I'm in a mood. Mickey's pissing me off, so I'm going to remind him that if he pisses me off, then his lunchboxes are going to be I'm still going to feed him, but I'm going to give him things that he doesn't love, just to remind him that if he's going to be a dick, I'm going to be a dick. Mickey hates tomatoes, so he's getting tomatoes. Mickey loves meat, so he's getting no meat. Cheese and salad, because I think this would be his worst nightmare of a sandwich. Sad salad sandwich. Why don't you chop up my fruit anymore? Where are the kiwis? Have a half almost rotten mandarin, and this has been in the freezer for the fridge for about 2 weeks, so have that too. Doesn't like tomatoes? Guess what? Oh, you're getting tomatoes! Hate celery. You know what, Mickey? You're having it. Instead of snacks, you're getting half a lime because it's sour like your current attitude. I want heaps of meat. Do you know what? We're going vegan today. Vegan, Tex-Mex, loaded sweet potatoes. Look, more tomatoes and corn. Oh, don't like avocado? Too bad, here's some corn. Hey Mickey, your lunchbox today is just full of all the things that you dislike, but you're probably going to turn around and be like, I like salad now. Anyway, piss me off again and you're getting coal. I can't even bother talking this through.
Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. I'd eat that. I like how he's a dick, but also still expects you to make him lunch. Is he a child? Is this a boyfriend or a child? It doesn't change my answer. I had 457 points because I drink Starbucks like it's water, and then I went to Safeway and saw this pretty cup, so I got it. While I was standing in line, a lady yelled at me for taking the last rare holiday cup, but I literally didn't know that was a thing, and I thought she was just joking. So I pointed to the display and said, the red ones are super pretty too, and there's a lot of them left. She called me a mean name and said I ruined her collection. Oh my God. I was going to offer to get a red cup instead and give her this one, but because she was mean, I took the pretty rare cup. That wasn't important to me at all. Moral of the story, don't be rude and maybe someone will give you the stupid cup that completes your stupid collection. It is a really nice cup. And also, like, you got it first. Imagine stressing out about a cup. Imagine being that upset. I could never. Please, I told my mom to get SZA tickets and this was her response. Show me. Show me, babe. SZA better go sit down on that diving board and think about reducing those prices. Period. Period. Ah, period. Ugh.
So you see all these leaves
Yes, I do.
in my yard
Yeah.
when I have no tree?
Uh-huh. Where'd it come
Because
from?
I have caught my neighbor on camera blowing her tree's leaves into my yard. So I'm going to blow them back.
Damn right.
She blows them through the fence into the backyard also.
Damn right. That's what's up. Not me checking to see part 2 of you blowing blowing the leaves in her yard. Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, you missed a spot. There's some over there. Yeah. I love a good petty payback. People against white Jesus.
I just did something really, really petty in response to that Christians against the Little Mermaid. I had to. I'm sorry.
I mean, you know what else you should do? You should go and like befriend every person on that Little Mermaid list. This is purely out of pettiness and spite toward the Christians against the Black Little Mermaid page. She ain't wrong. Jesus was like a brown guy, you know? He was a brown dude. He looked kind of like Mike. I am dating Jesus. He is holier than thou. Can confirm. When your DoorDasher is your ex-boyfriend's best friend. Ooh, yes. Show me. Oh, this is fun.
I knew this house looked familiar. 6420. Melissa! I know what you did to my boy, Melissa. You broke up with him dirty. This your food? Go ahead, eat your Taco Bell.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not mad.
You know those tacos broke in there too. When I was done being mad 5 minutes ago, but we were still giving each other the silent treatment, so I just sit in silence until she gets in. Until she gives in. Damn right, you got a point to prove. You better not break. No matter how nice she is, no matter how many sandwiches she makes. Cakes too.
About a month ago, I had someone famous making rude comments, as in multiple comments on one of my videos. When I say famous, I mean like on TV and has over 4 million followers, and this is what she's choosing to do with her platform. And it wasn't even like comments back to back. It was comments hours apart from each other. Like she came back to say another one. It was super weird. I didn't make a video about it then because I was like, I don't want to be drama, you know? But then I was looking on Cameo, that website where you can get famous people to send your loved ones a video message. Being the normal petty me that you all know and love, I thought, should I buy a Cameo from her just to make her apologize to me? I don't really want to give her my money because I try to support people who are bare minimum decent human beings, and I don't think she is. But I also am petty, and I think it might be worth it.
It is. It absolutely is. She's just jealous because her eyes don't have sparkles in them. Me calling back after he hung up in my face so I can hang up when he answers. Period! Yeah! More of this energy in 2023. Ha ha! Subscribe!